It's 6:35 in the morning on Saturday. Irma looks like it has moved out west. It's still going to hit along the coast there, and we're still going to have high winds and tornado warnings. But there's just two more things I got to run to the store and get. So before anybody else is up and before things get really bad, I'm going to head out and do it. And I'll probably take a few shots. I don't know, maybe. And we'll see who's boarded up or not. And most of the places around here aren't even boarded up unless they're down by the water. So I think we'll be okay. All right, we're here. It's a little more crowded than it normally is, and I can see the storm is coming in. We're under a cyclone warning right now, but it's going to be a little bit longer before the edge of the hurricane hits us. So I'm running in and get these last few things. I think we're going to be a lot better off than we expected to be just a day ago. So the way that it's shifting so far, it's shifting kind of in our favor. It's 10:57 on Saturday. This isn't actually the hurricane yet, but it's a lot of rain, and it's the beginning of it. They said yesterday was going to be our last day of normal weather. So here, I'll give you a quick shot of this, and I'll come out and give you updates every now and then. There we are, it's pouring down. You can see we put the lawn furniture in the pool. So far, so good. Okay, you can see it's raining out. Just a nice steady rain. I think these might be some of the outside bands, because they said we're not going to get the real hurricane until like noon on Sunday through about noon on Monday. Alexa, will it rain today?
It might rain in Titusville today. There's a 66% chance. You can expect about 0.61 inches. By the way, there's a hurricane warning for that area until Saturday, September 9th, 7:15 p.m.
Alright, the time is about 2:35. You can see the weather is starting to come in behind me. They still haven't made landfall, or it still hasn't made landfall. Irma hasn't made landfall in Miami yet. But we are definitely getting some strong weather. I don't even know if this counts as one of the bands or not, but on the radar, it looks like it's definitely associated with it. And it comes and goes, so it kind of seems like a band. It rained really hard earlier, and then the sun came out probably about 30-40 minutes ago, and now it's coming down hard again. Well, we just had our 5 o'clock update, and it looks like we're definitely out of the cone. It's going to be mostly on the western part of Florida, and we may only see tropical storm force winds here, which means the power may still go out. However, it may only be out for a couple of hours rather than days or weeks. And if you look out here, we're in one of those periods now where it's not even raining, it's just kind of windy. Oh, hold on. There we go, it's just a little windy. But it will get worse later on. Today's Sunday, September 10th. It's a big day. Sometime around noon, we're going to start getting our tropical storm winds here on the east coast of Florida. And it's a dark and humid day right now. We're under a tornado watch until 12 noon, or excuse me, midnight tonight. But it won't really matter by that point because we'll be into the storm. It's one of those rare occasions as an adult where you don't have to go anywhere and don't have to be anywhere, and you're not supposed to go anywhere or be anywhere. All you're supposed to do is just stay home and wait. So that's what we're going to do. It's 11:36. They told us to expect tropical storm force winds and the storm to come in at about noon. So we are very close now. I cleaned up the Florida room, took everything that might blow around out here out. Just take the bathing suits in and that'll be it. And it doesn't look like much right now. It's just raining, but oh, hold on, you can't see. Okay. But you might say this is the calm before the storm. We're all ready to ride this thing out. Everybody say hey.
Hey!
Where's Sophie?
We've got 25 minutes with it. We're going to stay here as long as it appears to be a threat.
We got the news on. We'll keep this on as long as we have power. See you in a bit. It's 2:50. We're about 20 minutes out from dangerous winds. They're supposed to be about 70 to 80 miles an hour. But right now, it's just like it has been. A whole lot of rain. And no serious wind yet. But we're about 20 minutes away from that. 3:35. The rain is picked up. The pool is just about full. But you can see, everything is still kind of stable wind-wise. Now it's 4:05. And we didn't think it was possible, but it's picking up some more. There's a little bit of wind, but still not 47 to 50 miles an hour like's going to happen later tonight. The longer we can hold off from the winds, maybe we'll avoid them altogether, who knows. But the longer that wind isn't blowing, the better off we are. The pool is completely full now. All the way up to the edge. Okay, we got another tornadic storm heading our way. It's getting a little dark out here. We still don't have any wind though. So we're keeping our eyes open. You see all the trees are just completely still. A normal summer day usually has more breeze than this, which is good. I don't mind having all the rain right now. I just don't want the wind. You can see our pool is completely filled. You can see that piece of bark from our palm tree has floated from right here across the pool and off to that side over there. It's 5:37 in the evening now on Sunday, and heavy rains. We're still dodging the really bad tornado type storms, and we just found out that there are 65-mile-an-hour wind gusts coming across the Banana River. However, for us, we're still good. The last one went north of us again. Every now and then there'll be a quick wind gust, but nothing like a hurricane force wind, just like a strong thunderstorm. You see the trees moving out there? It hasn't really gotten any worse than that. The tree bark just floated into the pool. They didn't fall in or get super blown in. They just floated in because the water level is a lot higher than the edge of the pool right now. 6:24 p.m. on Sunday, and you can see we put all the furniture in the pool before the hurricane, and this tabletop is floated out because the water is deep enough now that anything that's not just sitting at the bottom can float out. Our life preserver, step back a bit, our life preserver floated out too, but then it floated right back in because if we walked out there, all that water is ankle deep around the pool. Other than that, no change. Just rain and light gusts. Nothing that looks like it's going to knock a tree over yet. Thank goodness. Well, as the sun's going down, the rain is picking up again, and the wind is picking up too. We're seeing more and more gusts. Nothing too serious, but we are seeing more gusts. Well, the winds have picked up. It is, what did you say, 9:30? 9:30. It's 9:30 on Sunday night, and our power went out. We were playing Ticket to Ride, but we were able to finish using the lantern. And we can hear the winds howling outside now, and it's pitch black. So I guess I'll stop the videos for tonight unless something spectacular happens that we need to comment on. Good morning, everybody. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, or 9 o'clock on Monday. We're still under a hurricane warning in Titusville until about 4 o'clock, I think. And we just stepped outside for the first time. We're doing better than we were yesterday. It's not super hot. There's still some wind and a little bit of blown rain coming off the trees.
That fence is gone.
It's right there. So we're going to walk the neighborhood and we're going to take you with us. Whoop. Woo. This is over ankle deep. And it's receded some since I went to bed last night. And some trees you don't notice until they fall over. So when things like this happen, when you get to meet all your neighbors and you're like, I've never seen that guy before in my life. Well, we were wondering if the pool was going to fill up. We didn't know it would be this deep. Just under ankle deep. All right, everybody, it is Tuesday, September 12th, and we've already cleaned up from the hurricane. We just have some stuff that's left to be bagged. I don't know what the city wants us to do with that, so we just put it in a pile like everybody else did in our neighborhood, and we'll see if we need to bag it up and take it down. I don't think they want all that stuff in the dumpster. Right now, we don't have any power, So we were getting ready to take a ride to charge our devices and to cool off. And last night was miserable. We had 95% humidity with no breeze. And it might not have been so bad if we could put a fan in the window or something, but we don't have any electricity. So we found a fan that runs on how many D batteries?
8.
Runs on 8 D batteries, and I think we're going to add that to our hurricane kit. And it will make, riding out these times without electricity a whole lot easier. If you could at least put a fan in the window, and if there's no air blowing, you can force some air to blow. So that's our update. We're getting ready to go and take this ride, and it feels good to be sitting in air conditioning in the car right now.
Checking out some of the hurricane damage out here, and suddenly, the boat! Ah! Thought I wasn't in that thing.
All right, we just came out of Publix. We decided to go in there and get some food and maybe have something a little better than what we've been eating in our hurricane supplies. And there was a huge line at the deli where they make the subs. And while we were waiting, we waited what, an hour?
45 minutes.
Waited about 45 minutes. One person was getting like 30 subs, and it kind of backed the line up. Just as we're getting up to the front, they bring out chicken, so we got some chicken. And then the power went out. And we overheard the manager say that their generator had given out. So I guess the store never really had power. They were just running on their generator. Fortunately, with their emergency lighting and their emergency system, they were still able to take the card and ring everybody up. The conveyors weren't working, but that's okay as long as we were able to get the food. So we are going to go home and we're going to eat some regular food, I guess you'd say. All right, it's too hot to stay here, so we are getting ready to go to a friend's house, and we'll spend the night there and then get up and go to work from there. And then at least we'll all be able to take a shower and sleep comfortably tonight. Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday, September 14th, and we got electricity back last night while I was at work. So we were able to sleep finally through the night. I feel a little bit more rested. I got a little too much sun while I was working yesterday, so I slept really, really hard. But we have our power back, and now it's time to clean the house, do the laundry, get caught up on some things, and I'm starting to research how to build my own solar power generator. So out of all of this, we're going to be better on many levels. So I'm going to start with learning how to build the solar panels from scratch and set it up so that I have a charger.